What's up, everybody? So, we're talking about a few things. First off, there's a Antifa group in my town. I'm fucked off about that. There's also, well, I've always known there's Nazis in my town, but they were having a protest and I was fucked off about that one too. Delicious. So, I view these people as largely the same kind of irrational line of thinking, just on different ends of the spectrum. Um, there's two kinds of fascists: the fascists and the anti-fascists. Not all fascists are Nazis, and not all the I was gonna say not all Nazis are fascists, but I don't think that quite rings true. Sometimes you smoke too much pot and shit. Uh, oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. These Antifa people and these fucking skinheads, they're both just as likely to cause problems for other people and do the kind of shit that nobody wants, like burning things down, killing motherfuckers, punching them, blowing shit up. These are all things that extremist groups, right and left wing, do, and nobody likes any of it. It's all bullshit. They can also lead to social movements like what's happening, where people are trying to intimidate people who they think might be a fascist according to their opinion, even though their opinion doesn't mean dick because they're not a judge. They're just an asshole who wants to punch people in the face who's mad about an election or something. Who knows? Can't really speak to that. But they just wanna punch people. That's the short of it. They want to commit a class felony, premeditated assault, just because they disagree with some motherfuckers. You know, I disagree with a lot of people too. It doesn't mean I want to punch them. I disagree with people, and then I make other people's lives better, so that when people think about shit and they're not like, well, that motherfucker's out punching people, he's a dickhead. They're like, oh, that dude Timmy, he kind of says some fucked up shit, but you know what he does? He does a lot of shit for people, and he does his damnedest to make people's shit go right. And that's, hey, live by example, right? Actions speak louder than words, I guess. And if you want to organize a peaceful protest, according to the law, I got a lot less to say about that. And when you do it peacefully inside the law with permits and such, that's great. Keep on doing that. Do whatever you want to have. Anything. That's great. And even you want to, I don't think you have to organize cane distribution where you're like, we're giving out cans of food to people who ain't got no food. It's for the fucking people who ain't got none. I don't think you gotta get no permits for that, but you might want to check that too. There's a lot of ways to go about helping your fellow man, as low as finding somebody who's rooting around in some garbage trying to eat some food. Give that guy a few bucks, tell him to go get a McGriddle or some shit, watch him lose his mind. And some of them might spend it on booze, but you know when the guy spends it on food, and you're gonna make that dude's week. Yeah. Yeah, I view important point. I was like, there's something else, man. I've always talked about this air that we've been having, this extremist air right now it's the Trump position, but before that there was another kind of unlawful invasion of rights put on by people and the government that's been happening. This kind of 1984 era, I like to call it the brave new 1984 to combine it with two works of fiction together. And yeah, I view these groups as the proto-fascists to the motherfuckers I read about in these science fiction books back when I was in middle school and shit, that that helped form a dystopian fascist state, and we kind of already live in a dystopia. I've got a whole argument about that, but they're not changing the world for the better. They're making it worse, and on top of just the person-to-person violence, they're giving the cops even more reason to be like, well, we gotta just bring out the big old tanks now. We gotta take all the big old tanks, haul and protest now. Fucking dummies.